Welcome to this evening's game where there's a big sense of anticipation around the stadium. The crowd's ready, the viewers are ready. Are you ready, Trevor?
Hello, Peter. It's a pleasure to be here at this stadium. Let's see things get underway.
Here we are for the first match of the league season, where more drama and great football is sure to unfold. It's the start then of the new campaign, the moment we've been waiting for. I wonder what kind of drama will unfold this season. You never know quite what is going to happen in this game. Dana. Simako. Semioli. No way through. And Adrian. He's put through his own net.
That's a shame. Sometimes, unfortunately, it happens, but nobody likes to concede a goal like that.
They cannot believe their luck. It was good fortune, really, Trevor.
Well, without a doubt. I don't see the manager complaining.
1-0. But can they hang on to this lead? Samako. Stay on the ball there. Well read and intercepted there.
I thought he was going to catch it, but he's punched it out, clear for a corner.
They play it short. Can he find the space? And he's got his shot in, but no real threat.
It's so important for the marker to snuff out goal attempts like that.
And Crespo. Here's Adriano. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Malago. Won the ball well. Brigi. Ball one, good defending there. Threads it through the middle. It's created a counter raid for them.
The keeper kept his eye on the ball well there, came forward and took it.
15 minutes gone in the first half. Crespo. Adriano. And Ibrahimovic. Keeps the ball in a very promising position. Superbly done. They're now 2 goals up. Fabulous strike down the middle. I wonder, is a pattern emerging here? They're looking confident.
Could he have hit it any better?
Cool, confident play on the ball we're seeing.
Yes, they're certainly enjoying their advantage.
Malago. And they still have possession here. Out again, another throw. Still with possession, and they can attack from here. Could be a chance here. Got the all-important touch on the ball there. Cut out well. Samako. And Cambiasso. Crespo. Here's Cambiasso. Careless pass there. The danger is snuffed out. To the man in space. Dealt with the threat expertly. Ball given away there. Adriano. An obvious foul there, free kick. Keep possession.
It was a clever move to intercept the pass.
Malago. Brigi. Malago. Turns defence into attack there. Play surges forward. He's on the rampage. Ibrahimovic. What will he do here? Too obvious. Cambiasso. Five minutes till the end of the first half. Adriano. Yeah, he was offside there, to the massive relief of the opposition defenders. Hang on to the ball there. Here's Adriano. Now what can he do? It's a big opportunity with a corner. Looks to catch them off guard. Crespo! Can he create something here? They're defending well. And Cambiasso. Crespo. Vigo! Brigi. Possession maintained here. It's the end of the first half, and the players head off to the dressing rooms here. The managers with plenty to say, I would think. Trevor, how did you see that half? And as the players return to the dressing rooms, it's 2-0 as we await the second half. The second half kicks off. Everyone hoping here for an enjoyable 45 minutes. It's as you were for both teams, with no substitutions. Stopped him well there. Well found there.
The attackers have to be more accurate up against this defence if they want to take full advantage of the chances that are coming their way.
It's sailing across the face of goal. Will this be a goal here? Here's Ibrahimovic. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot. Stopped the attack well. He has to do better than that. Adriano. And Crespo. Turns defence into attack there. That was predictable. Samako. Dana. Morrow. Samako. Semioli. Got the all-important touch on the ball there. Gets it. Still in possession here. Morrow. Mandelli. Dana. 15 minutes into the second half. To the man in space. Real chance here. The defence has done well so far. Obi now. Will he find space for a shot? Maybe a miss hit. It was off target though.
It's true that if you don't shoot, you don't score, but that wasn't quite good enough.
Samuel. Here's Grosso. A good cross might give us another goal here. On the ball here. They win possession. There's not a lot of support. Finds himself in the area. Had to make it, and he did. Samako. Morrow. Semioli. Intercepted. That challenge there, free kick given. Can he put in a decent cross? Dealt with the threat well. Carries the ball through the middle. Obina. Dealt with that threat well. We've reached the last 15 minutes.
They're pushing forward nicely here.
Ibrahimovic bursts through. Ibrahimovic! Goal! They are in total control. He tucked it away superbly into the right-hand corner. All the fans will be glad they turned out in numbers for this one.
But they're cruising along now.
Right, so. 3-0 now, a handsome lead developing. Obina. Showed his defensive quality with that interception. They're defending well, very well indeed. Well worked to win the ball. Well worked to win possession. Mandelli. Simaco. On the ball here. Crespo. Adriano. Dealt with the threat well. Semioli. Morrow. Mandelli. Ball stolen off him. Chance here. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Mandelli. Brighi. Malago. Casato. Ball given away. Mandelli. Worked really hard to get the ball back there. Good running off the ball. Looking for support now. Showed his defensive quality there. Casato. Slid into space on the flank. Will he hit the target? Oh, great defending there. Ref blows his whistle and the match is all over. They won the first game of the season and collect 3 points. They have made a blistering start.
You're right, Peter. I can't imagine making a better start than that.
And with that, it's time for me to thank my co-commentator, Trevor Brooking.
Oh, it's been a good evening's football.
And from both of us and all the team at Konami, it's a very good night to you. Roar from the crowd as the game gets underway. A great atmosphere here. It will be interesting to see how they start the match. Held on to the ball there. Down the middle. Here's Cambiasso. Amoruso. Really stopped in his tracks there. And Grosso. Got the man there, surely. Yep, free kick is given. Brings it under control. Pressure on the opposition now. The throw in a dangerous area. He cleared. He takes the ball along the left wing. Grosso. Here's Ibrahimovic. Figo. He's looking for support. We're waiting for the first goal, and a good cross here could set one up. Shoots! Narrowly wide and into the side netting.
It's true that if you don't shoot, you don't score, but that wasn't quite good enough.
Here's Samuel. Reads the pass, chance here. Bad challenge there, a free kick in a dangerous position. Could be curling over. No, that wasn't going in. Not a bad try, though.
That could be seen as a little selfish. He had other options available.
And Samuel. Grosso. Here's Vieira. They intercept the pass. 15 minutes into the first half. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Stayed on the ball. Promising position here. Tedesco. Carobio. Breaking through. Brought an end to the attack. There's not a lot of support. Canassa. De Rosa. Stay on the ball there. Well read. Doesn't manage to get that one through. And Ibrahimovic. He's off down the left wing. Can he make a chance?
Safely stopped by the keeper.
Dashes along the right flank. Gets his head to it. I think the keeper could see that was going off to the right. Samuel. And Grosso. Here's Vieira. And Adriano. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. "15 minutes to go until the half-time whistle. Poor ball cut out. Vieira. Here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! There's a chance for a cross here. Here's Figo. Here's Vieira. Orlando Bianchi. And Cambiasso. They're just not clicking with each other. Read that well. Amoruso. He has to do better than that. And Adriano. He's on the rampage. Tedesco. Nesto. Down the middle. Had the ball now. Ball not given away here. Possession lost there. The defender cuts this one out. The keeper comes forward and the ball ends up in his arms. The whistle goes for half-time and the players head off to the dressing rooms, with the managers no doubt having plenty to say during the break. Trevor, how did you see that half?
My suggestion to them would be to play a bit wider and longer generally, and I think then they'll come out on top. But so far this play's been limited, Peter.
So neither team making the break, it's 0-0. Kick off, and let's hope the second half can produce an exciting half of football. Which team can break the deadlock? Aronica. Tedesco. Looking around for support.
Good running off the ball here. A chance to whip it in.
That lacks accuracy. Tedesco. Ball given away. He's looking for support. He may whip the cross in. Ibrahimovic.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. Modesto. Tedesco. Wonderful defending there. A lovely ball down the middle. Carabio. Hold on to possession here. On the ball here. Caught him there, free kick. De Rosa. Modesto. Looking for support now. Chaps it neatly. It finds the man in the middle. Poor effort. Got the shot in, but it was way off target. And Cordoba. 15 minutes into the second half. Cambiasso. Ball given away. And Crespo. They can swing it in from the right wing. Carabio. He goes on himself. Ball stolen away. Chance here. Headed towards goal. And coming forward, the keeper collects the ball. Adriano. Can he get a shot away? Goal! That's their first of the match. Finally, they have hit the opener. That's just what the game needed. Now we're in for a great finish. Great goal there, Trevor. A superb run and finish.
He's easily beaten a couple of defenders and picked his spot to finish well. Excellent.
We've waited a long time for that first goal, haven't we, Trevor?
That's just what the game needed to bring it to life.
Here's Crespo. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! He took his chances, but that wasn't going in.
Perhaps that was a bit unlucky, because I think the keeper may have taken his eye off the ball.
Adriano. He's scored one goal in this game. Still him. Will he get a shot away? They keep the pressure on by winning a corner. They'll battle for this in the middle. Well, I think the keeper was aware it was going over. The goal would have given them the confidence boost they so desperately needed, Trevor.
You're right, Peter. They have to keep making the chances up front if they're to get that equaliser.
That one is intercepted. Carabio. Amoruso. Keeps the ball in a very promising position. Will this be a goal here? Chance for an equaliser if he can cross it in well. They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. Well read. Canassa. Tedesco. Great work to win the ball. Crespo. Keeper's ball. Flag up, corner offside. He was just slightly ahead of the play there. Arrives in the box. It's an amazing goal. Surely they can't lose this now. A great effort. It could be the turning point of this match. They got the goal they wanted and can take the credit for it.
There really isn't much a goalkeeper can do when the ball is hit that well.
They've conceded the goal at the worst time imaginable, Trevor.
Yes, that was a deadly blow. They need to score quickly to haul themselves back into it.
Still have the ball. Modesto. No way through. It's knocked back to the keeper. Modesto. Carobio. Traps the ball neatly. Can they keep defending like that? That was careless. Booted to safety. A huge roar from the crowd as the referee blows the final whistle. They've managed a victory here after having played out of their skins today. An absolutely fantastic performance, which will have done their manager proud and thrilled their supporters. Would you say the game went to plan, Trevor?
More or less, yes. They have a couple of things to work on, though.
So as the fans make their way home, my thanks go to Trevor beside me.
Oh, it's been a great night, Peter.
And from the both of us, it's goodbye. The game kicks off, a great match expected here. They'll be looking to finish the job. Might work the keeper here. Brought an end to the attack. Pascual. Blasi. Dainelli. Pascual. Dainelli. Here's Ufalusi. Pascual. Here's Mutu. Finds him well. The free kick has been given here in a very dangerous position. 4 players to choose from.
Snapped up by the keeper.
Crespo. Possession lost there. Not the all-important touch. He's looking for support. That was careless.
That was a superb interception.
The ball still with them here. He's on the rampage. They got a throw in. "15 minutes into the first half. Tony. Pascual.
This player's got great skill with his delivery.
And it's still not properly cleared. Here's Adriano. Crespo. Down the middle. Ball one, good defending there. Santana. Here's Ufalusi. Dainelli. Pascual. And Mutu. Dealt with the threat expertly. Crespo. Here's another cross. No, that was never going to go in.
He did everything right with a good ball in, and I think the striker made the right decision to go for the header. It's just a shame it wasn't quite on target.
Do Prado.
Well, that was good play there. Confident defensive work.
30 minutes into the first half. Liverani gets it. Well read and intercepted there. He's looking for support. They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. Still have the ball. Here's Mutu. A good cross might give the first goal. And he sends it in. Poor effort, got the shot in, but it was way off target. Cordoba. Great chance for the counter. Tony! Goal! That's their first of the match. 10 minutes from the end of the first half. He tucked it away superbly into the right-hand corner. Well, it's been a height. They're ahead by a goal to nil. Ibrahimovic. He cut out the pass. Superb intervention. And Vieira steals the ball. They're on the attack. Ibrahimovic. And Figo. We have 5 minutes to go in this half and just the one goal between the two sides. Will this be a goal? That's wide. Couldn't get the accuracy then. So an equaliser then would have changed the game, Trevor.
Absolutely. Pulling it level is what they want, but they just need that little bit of quality in front of goal to do it.
Do Prado. And he lays it back. Won the ball well. Attack came to nothing. Mutu. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Here's Ibrahimovic. Stop the attack dead then. Do Prado. The first half has come to a close then here, and the players head off to the dressing rooms. Well, I think both managers will be hoping to spark a number of their players into life during the break. What's your analysis of the game, Trevor? A single goal divides the two teams at the moment then, as we eagerly await the second half. It's 1-0. We begin the second half. How will the teams respond to their manager's half-time team talks? They've switched sides for the second half. A good ball in could give them another goal here. But it's clear. Firm header on goal! He shoots again.
And the keeper has it under control. That was a superb interception.
Ufalusi. A chance to counter-attack here. Here's Adriano. Liverani. Gives it away, slack defending. They're defending well, very well indeed. Showed his defensive quality there. Here's Ibrahimovic. Blasi. Do Prado. Here's Mutu. Blasi. Ball given away there. Crespo. Ball won, good defending there. Pass cut out, real chance. Showed his defensive quality there. Here's Tony. Potenza. Brought an end to the attack. Too obvious. Wins the ball, great defending. Ufalusi. Here's Ufalusi. That lacks accuracy. No, it's been intercepted. Far too casual there, ball stolen. Can he put it away? Santana. Do Prado. Ball won here. Still with the ball, good attacking position too. Still their ball, good attacking position too. And Figo. Ball held on to there. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. He's on the rampage. He's cut the ball back to the edge of the area. Down the line.
That's well cut out.
Mutu. Held on to the ball there. Blasi. And Ufalusi. Blasi. Mutu. Offside flag raised by the referee's assistant. I think that was a pretty good decision too. Here's Mutu. win the ball back. Dealt with the threat well. Here's Figo. Finds himself in the area. Only one goal separating the two teams with just 5 minutes to go on the clock. Poorly timed challenge. And Cambiasso. A good ball in could give them the equaliser. Adriano.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today.
Surely this has to be just about the last kick of the game here.
Well, the through pass came to nothing and it's been cleared upfield.
The whistle has gone and the match is over. A great game comes to an end, and despite their defeat, they showed some real spirit here, real determination, but just didn't have enough to get the result they wanted.
They never really looked like coming back into it, did they, after they conceded that early goal, Trevor?
No, they didn't, and they'll be disappointed with that. They had plenty of time to make the breakthrough, and they just didn't take it.
The match kicks off. Let's hope it's a cracker.
It will be interesting to see how they start the match.
Pancaro chaps it neatly.
Moroni.
Showed his defensive quality there.
Franceschini.
And Fiore.
Looking for support now.
Here's Crespo.
Now it's a great chance for a counter-attack. He's off down the left wing. Cleared away.
Vieira. And Crespo. Can he find the space?
They've got a corner there.
They play it short. Crespo.
He shoots again. The manager won't be too pleased with him for that effort.
Ibrahimovic. And Adriano. Crespo. Will there be a goal here? Had to make it and he did. Pancaro. Fiore. And Crespo. Adriano.
Attack came to nothing. Didn't get the ball there. Free kick. And he's having a pop. Needs to test the keeper here. It's into the middle. He uses his head. Can they keep defending like that? He cut out the pass. Cambiasso. Down the line. And Pancaro. Keep possession. Almost 30 minutes gone. Slides it past the defence. Get a free kick in a very dangerous position. Can they do something with it? He cleared. Well maintained there. Ball given away there. Fiore. He's looking for support. And Pancaro. Garone. Breaking through. Here's Adriano. Still in possession here. That was careless. Adriano. Into the danger area.
The goalkeeper didn't hang back there, but came up and made the ball his.
There goes the whistle. I have to say it was pretty late too by the ref, and one that hasn't pleased the crowd, that's for sure. Still stalemate with neither team really looking like scoring before the half-time break. Crespo and Ibrahimovic looking around for support. Adriano. He's carried the ball forward. Only 1 minute to be added on. Crespo. And Fiore. Does well to maintain possession. The referee blows for the end of the first half. The players head off into the dressing rooms for their half-time team talks. What's your analysis of the game, Trevor?
Actually, their pass has let them down a bit. And so on the performance so far, I think they have to be happy with the scoreline.
No goals then, it's 0-0 and everything to play for in the second 45 minutes. They kick off. Let's see how the players on both sides respond to their half-time team talks. They've switched sides for the second half. Ball given away. And Ibrahimovic. Adriano. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Does well to keep the ball. Looking for support now. We're waiting for the first goal, and a good cross here could set one up. They win possession. Wonderful defending there. And Cambiasso. Dealt with the threat well. Garone. Looking around for support. they still have possession here.
No way through.
Still with the ball. Good attacking position too. He punches it clear. It's there. They've broken the deadlock.
A great effort.
Finally, the deadlock is broken. I have to admit, though, I thought it was never going to come.
Could he have hit it any better?
They haven't looked in much trouble, have they really, Trevor? But now they've gone behind. They'll be so disappointed with the goal, won't they?
Yes, they will. So now they need to focus all their energy on grabbing the equaliser.
Brought an end to the attack. Not a good challenge at all. Free kick call. Stopped him well there. Gets it. To the man in space. Dealt with the threat expertly. Nicely found. Ibrahimovic! Goal! They're back on level terms. Great goal from the forward.
I don't think either side will be happy with the draw here. I think we'll see some great attacking football now from both sides.
They're right back in it, Trevor.
Well, now they've got the equaliser, I certainly wouldn't rule them out from grabbing the winner.
No way through.
Won a free kick here. Could be dangerous. There it is. Finds himself in the area. And it's out, but came off the defender. Who's waiting in the middle? Well worked to win possession. Cambiasso. And Cambiasso. Crespo. Threads it through the defence. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Stayed on the ball. Great position to attack. Holds on to the ball. They can swing it in from the left wing. Cambiasso!
Yes, it's off the keeper and out for a corner. At least he punched it out of danger.
Looks to catch them off guard. Ibrahimovic!
No way through this time.
Through ball down the middle.
Booted to safety.
And Adriano.
We obviously saw no other option than put it into touch.
Might work the keeper here. Still with the ball in good attacking position too.
It's been deflected out of play.
It's up for the aerial challenge. Over. Needs to be more accurate than that. Javier Zanetti. Collects the ball nicely. A decent ball in. Wins it in a good attacking position here. Tries his luck.
The goalkeeper pushed it away for safety, but has conceded a corner.
It's sailing across the face of goal. Yes! They're a goal behind again. In the final few minutes. It's a remarkable header.
When they're in this kind of form, they really are irresistible.
They have the slimmest of leads at 2-1. Here's Adriano. Threads a through ball down the middle. Well won there. Crespo finds his teammate. They need to equalise, and good service here might set it up. Clear by the defender. Goal inside here. A decent delivery here might set up another goal-scoring opportunity. He took it so well. Things are looking desperate now. In injury time. Everyone knew he was going to do it, and he has done it superbly. That was incredible, Trevor.
Yes, both sides are giving 100.
They've conceded the goal at the worst time imaginable, Trevor.
Yes, that was a deadly blow. They need to score quickly to haul themselves back into it.
Up goes the roar, and the match is over. A great game comes to an end, and despite their defeat, they showed some real spirit here, real determination, but just didn't have enough to get the result they wanted. Now, what about the manager? Will he need to reconsider his tactics, Trevor?
Oh yes, I think he will, Peter. They need to look at a way of creating more goal-scoring chances.
That's all we have time for this evening, so thanks to Trevor Brooking.
No, I've really enjoyed it, Peter. It's a good evening's football.
And from the two of us, good night. Here we go. Hold on to your seats. This should be one heck of a match. It will be interesting to see how they start the match. No one there. Vieira. Here's Cambiasso. What will he conjure up now? Good work to keep the ball. Brings it under control. Hold on to the ball. Good attacking position too here. It's easily picked up.
Morone. Gets it. Ball one, good defending there. Brought down on the chest. Antonio Filippini runs with the ball towards the left flank. Firm header on goal! Not a bad effort, but it wasn't on target. And Cordoba. Here's Cambiasso. Here's Figo. In the box. Adriano. Grandoni. 15 minutes into the first half. Well, the defence couldn't deal with that pass. The defence has done well so far. He's looking for support.
The defenders are constantly on the back foot.
And the goalkeeper puts it out for a corner. He places the ball for the first corner of the game. Plays it short to a teammate. Too obvious. Cristiano Lucarelli. Morone. Breaking through. Beautifully done. Now here's a chance. The shot comes in. And he tries again. Oh, he's been tripped. Penalty given. Good decision by the referee too, I think. He got nowhere near the ball and caught the man. Could this be the first of the game? He punches it clear. Can they keep defending like that? Now have possession here. He's carried the ball forward. Great work to win the ball. Still have the ball. And Cambiasso finds a teammate. Real chance here. Crespo. Quite remarkable. There's the opener. That really was a super shot into the left corner. It's a disappointing turnout, but you wouldn't know it with the noise they're making today. Great goal there, Trevor. A superb run and finish.
They have to be careful. They might have taken the lead, but this is always a dangerous time. They have to keep their wits about them.
Crespo. Cordoba. And Crespo. 15 minutes to go until the half-time whistle. And he lays it back. Ball one here. Can he put it away? They escape the danger at the cost of a throw-in. Chance for another goal, perhaps. Couldn't get it on target there. He cut out the pass. Don't give it away there. And Adriano in the right place at the right time. Wurzel. Cassoni. Grandoni does well to maintain possession. The ball still with them here. Carries the ball through the middle. Goal inside here. Finds his man. Good running on the ball. Still with possession. They can attack from here. The fans will be disappointed there.
Well, it's always worth trying the shot, even from there. Just better luck next time, I suppose.
Here's Crespo. And Figo receives it in space. The defender heads it clear. The referee blows his whistle and it's the end of the first half here. Let's see if the manager's advice can affect the players in any way. Hopefully in the right way. So Trevor, what's your take on the game so far?
Well, I know all that matters is the scoreline, but I think they need to make better use of space or else their fortunes may change in the second half.
So the scoreline reads 1-0 as the teams prepare for the next 45 minutes. Everyone is back in their seats, including the managers, and the second half is underway. Both managers are starting the second half the way they ended the first. Wins the ball, great defending. Ball given away there. Grosso does well to maintain possession. Well won there. Antonio Filippini. He's on the rampage. Oh, great defending there. That's an angled cross. They're defending well, very well indeed. And Figo. Cambiasso. Here's Adriano. Free kick conceded in a promising position here. 4 players to choose from. Angled in towards goal. Defensive lapse there, ball stolen.
Oh, it's got through.
Neatly done, really dealt with that threat. Here's Cambiasso. Fertzel. Passoni. Morone. He's still on the run. There goes the whistle. I have to say it was pretty late too by the ref, and one that hasn't pleased the crowd, that's for sure. Not a bad effort there, but not accurate enough to be threatening. A goal would have given them the confidence boost they so desperately needed, Trevor.
You're right, Peter. They have to keep making the chances up front if they're to get that equaliser.
Sends it back to him. And Cambiasso. He could swing it in here. Figo! The keeper holds it. Figo. What does he hope to do here, I wonder? He's off on the long run. Still going, real chance here. He lifts it into the box. Here's Vieira. Adriano. Dealt with the threat well. Antonio Filippini. Cristiano Lucarelli. And Figo.
That was an awful pass.
We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Well worked to win possession. Vigiani. Breaking through. Hold on to possession here. He's off on the long run. And he gets a free kick in a very dangerous area.
This is a testing ball in.
Had the ball now. Galante. Vigiani. They need to equalise, and good service here might set it up. Cesar Prates. Really stopped in his tracks there. And now the counter-attack. Will this be a goal here? Adriano. Oh, it's in! What a goal! They might just run away with this. Great goal from the forward. That's the cushion they needed. So perhaps they'll take their foot off the throttle a bit now. And you'll see them defend a bit deeper and protect this lead.
A goal like that will always give your team a huge boost.
They've conceded the goal at the worst time imaginable, Trevor.
Well, you're right, Peter. They've got to go for broke now.
Here's Kuffour. Morone. Cesar Prates. We're into the last 5 minutes. Wonderfully won there. Possession gained there. Can he create something here? Well, he tried the shot but failed to deliver on target.
Well, there were other options, but he decided to go it alone. I think a bad decision, perhaps.
Here's Cordoba. There'll be one extra minute. Needs to test the keeper here. Finds his teammate. Gets his head to it. It's wide of the right post. A reasonable attempt, though.
Well, the ball came in from the right as expected, and not a single defender was there to close down the shot.
Here's Javier Zanetti. Spreading the play well. Up goes the roar and the match is over. A well-deserved win for them today as they went out fully focused and put everything into this game, and they came away with the win they wanted. Well, Trevor, as you predicted, they've come out on top.
Yeah, so they just had a bit more about them on the day. Still, all credit to their opponents.
And so we leave tonight's broadcast. Many thanks to Trevor.
No, I've really enjoyed it, Peter. A good evening's football.
And from both of us and all the team at Konami, it's a very good night to you. The fans are providing a noisy and colourful backdrop for this great occasion. They'll be looking to finish the job. Cristante. Zanchi. He intercepts. Well won there. Here's Adriano. Grosso. Here's Figo. Win the ball back. They give away possession. And Ibrahimovic. Superb intervention. Goal in sight here. Adriano. It's there. They've broken the deadlock. In the opening minutes of the game. He tucked it away superbly into the right-hand corner. The fans are really getting into it, even though there's been a low turnout. They got a goal almost straight from the kick-off, Trevor.
Yes, they look confident.
1-0, but can they hang on to this lead? Cristante. Zanchi. Carmine Coppola. Zanchi. Ball not given away here. Lavecchia. To the man in space. And he has a go.
Great save, he did well there.
His left foot shot was well struck, but it wasn't good enough to beat the keeper. He's well beaten to the ball there. Dealt with the threat well. Figo. Ibrahimovic. Challenge was poor, foul call. Di Napoli. This could be the chance to equalise. Here's a chance. Well read. Still going, real chance here. The defence has done well so far. Cristante. Great chance for the counter. Adriano. Picked up by the keeper. Rafael. And he lays it back. Carmine Coppola. Alvarez. Zanchi. Lavecchia. Knocked it through. Hit on it. He scored. They've lost their lead. A magnificent header.
It's been a tight game so far, and there's not much between these teams in terms of ability. I think we're in for a good battle here.
The scores are level again.
It's going to be interesting to see which team can raise their game to take the win from here, Peter.
Zorro. Lavecchia. 15 minutes to go until the half-time whistle. What's he done? Caught in possession there. No, it's been snuffed out. Here's Adriano. Carmine Coppola. Worked really hard to get the ball back then. That was careless. Wins the ball, great defending. Vieira and Crespo. Alvarez. Di Napoli. Alvarez. Down the left. Good running on the ball.
Here's a chance to whip it in.
Dealt with that threat well. Here's Figo. Ibrahimovic. Went in and won the ball too. Lavecchia. The right-hand channel is an option. Keep possession. Cristante. Stopped him well there. He's carried the ball forward. Wins possession to stop the attack. And Adriano. They give away possession. There's the whistle for the end of the first half. And both managers with plenty to mull over here in preparing their half-time team talks. So they squandered their advantage, Trevor.
And they'll be disappointed with themselves. But I think they know they can take the initiative in the game and go on and win it.
The goal each is how this one currently stands. Much to do in the second half then. The second half then gets underway. Let's hope for another 45 minutes of entertaining football here. Let's see which team can take control in the second half. Looking around for support. Dealt with the threat expertly. Vieira. They intercept the pass. Figo. Can be very hard to shake off the ball. And it's a great attacking run down the left. Managed to cross, but no one there on the end of it. Looks to catch them off guard. Is there space for a shot? This man's dangerous on the cross. Here's Vieira. Alvarez. Down the middle. They're in possession, down the left wing. Here comes the cross. Oh, just left of the post. A goal would really have turned this game round, Trevor.
Yes, Peter, I think everyone was aware of that. It just got to be more accurate.
Here's Cordoba. Here's Grosso. And Cambiasso. Crespo. An opportunity to take the lead again. Header away. Zanki. Cristante. "15 minutes into the second half. Here's Samuel. Stopped him well there. Lavecchia. There's not a lot of support.
He's set up nicely for the cross here.
Dealt with the threat expertly. Here's Adriano. Chooses to go down the left flank. Di Napoli. Alvarez. And Ibrahimovic. Win the ball back. And Vieira. Adriano. Can he get a shot away? Keeper's there. He's made the right move and picks it up. Here's Cambiasso. And Adriano keeps the ball in a very promising position. Adriano tries again. Well, the defence did well to make up for the keeper's error there. Crespo. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. We've reached the last 15 minutes. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Here's Grosso. Wins possession to stop the attack. Carmine Coppola. And the ball goes into touch deep in opposition territory. They can swing it in from the right wing.
Keeper didn't take his eyes off the ball there.
Crespo. Adriano. Into the penalty area. And the defence really dug the keeper out of that one. Throw in. Some players are warming up on the touchline. Di Napoli. Sulo. Does well to keep the ball. And he'll deliver the cross. He sliced that well wide of the right post. So had that gone in, we would have had a different game on our hands, Trevor.
You're right, Peter. They really have to make these chances pay off.
Here's Cordoba. Alvarez. Looking for space down the left-hand side. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the left. Sturdy defence there. Vigo. Only 1 minute to be added on. And Adriano. Still have it and in a good position here. A brilliant finish. They're in front again. In injury time. The shot has struck the right-hand corner.
Well, this game has been very exciting, but I can't believe it's going to end like this.
Indeed, Trevor, and they've finally taken the lead in stoppage time of the second half. They have the slimmest of leads at 2-1. Sulo. Zorro. The referee ends the game here. Really put in the effort today to chalk up the win. Their supporters will be absolutely delighted with the way that they played too, and of course the result. It was a tight game, Trevor, but that goal in stoppage time was a bit of a surprise.
Oh yes, indeed, Peter. Both sides did well, and the unexpected goal just goes to show that you don't switch off until the final whistle.
And that's the end of tonight's broadcast with me, Peter Brackley, and my co-commentator, Trevor Brooking.
You're welcome, Peter. What an evening of football it's been.
And from both of us and all the team at Konami, it's a very good night to you. Let's hope for a spectacular match, competitive challenges and plenty of goals. Both teams will be hoping for a bright start to the match. Pushing further forward. A good delivery, and we may well see the first goal here. He crosses it in. Oh, what a goal! What an incredible start! In the opening minutes of the game. There was no stopping that. (1-0), but can they hang on to this lead?
That was a superb interception.
Crespo. Here's Cordoba. Vieira. Here's Crespo. Crespo! Can they keep defending like that? Don't give it away there. Oh, really slack defending. Ball stolen from him. Safely into the keeper's gloves. Intercepts it, real chance. Looking for support now. Pressure on the opposition now. The throw-in in a dangerous area. Traps the ball neatly. Takes the shot. A little too high.
It's very difficult to keep absolute concentration in situations like that.
And Javier Zanetti. Vieira. And Crespo. Figo. Won the ball well. 15 minutes gone in the first half. There's not a lot of support.
Poetry in motion, terrific stuff.
And it's there! That doubles their advantage. Struck it with his right foot.
Could he have hit it any better?
They now have a 2-goal cushion at 2-0. Here's Figo. Ball not given away here. Here's real danger. Oh, it's in! What a goal! They'll fancy their chances of drawing level now. That really was a super shot into the left corner. So they'll be fired up by grabbing the goal. So the game is turning out to be less predictable than some thought, Trevor.
Yes, indeed. Some of the old bookies might be getting worried.
Negro. They need to equalise, and good service here might set it up. Ibrahimovic! What a fantastic finish! They've scored another goal. 20th minute of the game. A delightfully delicate chip.
I think the goal there was the best thing we could have hoped for, because both teams were desperate to get the next one.
Two apiece and the game all square. Alberto. Falsini. Negro. Bertotto. Win the ball back. He's cut the pass out beautifully. Daversa. Crespo. Chiesa. And he takes the return. Serafini. They want the lead back, and a good delivery might just do it for them. With his head! Wasted opportunity, not on target there.
He got the cross in from the left all right, finding man in space, but the shot wasn't quite up to it.
Javier Zanetti. And Cambiasso. And Ibrahimovic. They can swing it in from the left wing. Ibrahimovic! That was closer to the corner flag.
Well, some of the crowd thought that one was on its way in, and what a goal it would have been.
Alberto. Pass went astray. Sends it back to him. And Figo. Vieira.
The attackers have to be more accurate up against this defence if they want to take full advantage of the chances that are coming their way.
They're moving well down the right-hand side. Adriano. Here's a throw in a potentially dangerous area too.
Chance to deliver it in.
Timely interception. Stay on the ball there. Alberto. He's looking for support. They can swing it in from the right wing.
That's a well-timed clearance.
The defender cuts this one out. Daversa.
And the ball ends up in the keeper's gloves.
The first half is over and the teams head off to the dressing rooms. The managers have had plenty to mull over before giving their half-time team talks. They've given away the equaliser just before half-time, Trevor. Do you think That will signal a shift now in momentum.
Not really, Peter. Both teams will effectively be starting again when they come out in the second half.
2 goals apiece it is then. Can we hope for 4 more goals, I wonder, in the second half? The second half is underway. The managers have had their half-time pep talks. Let's see how the players respond now.
They've switched sides for the second half. Here's Crespo.
What can he do here?
Booted to safety. Vieira. Adriano.
Will he get a shot away?
And the keeper has it.
Plays it on the ground. Stop the attack well.
Serafini. Great work to win the ball.
Hold on to the ball. Good attacking position too here.
That lacks accuracy. Adriano.
Turns defence into attack there.
Daversa. It's easily picked up. Well read.
They win possession.
Chiesa.
Alberto. They're moving well down the right-hand side. Well worked to win the ball.
Too obvious. We're into the last 30 minutes of the game.
Samuel. And Javier Zanetti.
Here's Crespo. Good opportunity to swing it over from the right there.
Crespo! The goalkeeper not too concerned about that shot. A goal would really have turned this game round, Trevor.
Yes, Peter, I think everyone was aware of that. They just got to be more accurate.
Negro. Caught in possession, chance here. Here's Vieira. Can he find half a yard here?
Surely this one. He took it so well. They've turned things around and their supporters are loving this. 65 minutes played. He squeezed in his second goal of the game.
He's on fire today.
Well, perhaps some fans watching this at home are thinking now they should be in the stadium. It was such a good shot, wasn't it, Trevor?
That was a gem, Peter.
Were there any signs of them making this kind of comeback, Trevor?
Certainly they've looked sharper, their passing's been better. They've really stepped up a gear.
Vieira. Oh, terrible defending. Chance here. Poor ball intercepted. Bertotto. Negro. Cut out well. Made no attempt to play the ball. Kept possession well on the attack here. They're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Chiesa. Looking around for support. They're moving well down the left-hand side. He heads it. It's been deflected out of play. It's the first corner of the game. It's into the middle. Finds a teammate. And he smacks one. Here's another corner. It's into the face of goal. Well worked to win possession. Win the ball back. Vergassola. A perfect example of how to switch sides effortlessly. And now they're going to try their luck down the right. And they have a throw-in deep in the opposition half. Who's the target? Hang on to the ball there. Vergassola. Will this be a goal? Looking for the shot. He cleared. Went in and won the ball too. He's still on the run. Looking for support now. Stayed on the ball. Great position to attack. Taps it neatly. It's clear. Hits it! Alberto. Kept possession well on the attack here. A good ball in could win one back for them. There's the whistle, that's it! They've come back from the dead, really, to pick up a win. They have done very well to come from being a goal down to win the match.
Oh, exactly, Peter. They've worked hard. Never gave up, and as a result, they've got their reward. A very fine display.
And they certainly earned that win. So it's now time for us to leave tonight's coverage. My thanks go to Trevor.
Thanks, Peter. What a game it was.
And there's just time for me to say goodbye, and we'll see you at the next game. Hold on to your seats. This could be one heck of a ride. You never know quite what is going to happen in this game. Ball one, good defending there. Salah. Franceschini. Maggio. Salah. Parola. It's easily picked up. Here's Figo. He's cut the pass out beautifully. Don't give it away there. Forti. Ruben Oliveira. In the box. And he's gone for goal.
Well, there were other options, but he decided to go it alone. I think a bad decision, perhaps.
Samuel. Here's Grosso. Chaps it neatly. The ball's out. Goal kick. Falcone. Maggio. He continues his run down the right. Well found there. There's the opportunity for a ball in to open the score. It's played into the danger zone. I'll be disappointed there. Not enough accuracy on the shot.
It's very difficult to keep absolute concentration in situations like that.
And Samuel. Here's Grosso. Ibrahimovic. They've got a corner there. Tosses it short to a teammate. Ibrahimovic. Sturdy defence here. And they still have possession here. Snuffed out the danger. Adriano runs with the ball towards the right flank. And tackle there, giving away a free kick in a dangerous area. Wins the ball, great defending. They win the throw deep inside the opponent's half. This man's dangerous on the cross. The keeper makes the stop. Cleared away. Forti. Pushing further forward. There's a chance for a cross here. Zanoni. Here's Cambiasso. And Ibrahimovic. He's on the rampage. Intercepted well. 15 minutes left of the first half. He's looking for support. Nice through ball. Fans will be disappointed there.
I think he made the right decision to have a go. Perhaps he was unlucky on the strike.
And Cordoba. Here's Javier Zanetti. Vieira.
A perfect ball.
They're moving well down the left-hand side. Wins possession to stop the attack. Ball one, good defending there. And Cambiasso. Well cut out. He's not pushing forward with it. Down the middle. Needs to test the keeper here. It's there! They lead the game by one. Off the right post and in. Well, it's been a high turnout, but most of the crowd not happy about that goal. They're now a goal down. What do you think they can do to pull things around, Trevor?
I think it's important they get back in the game as quickly as possible. They might want to think about changing things around a bit, though.
He's well beaten to the ball there. Adriano. Ball not given away here. Possession maintained here. And Cambiasso. It's a corner kick. Goes short, catches him off guard. Good running on the ball. Adriano.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. Chance for an equaliser if he can cross it in well. Into the penalty area. Salah. Falcone. Palombo. Ball one here. The first half is over and the teams head off to the dressing rooms. The managers have had plenty to mull over before giving their half-time team talks. So a bit of an uphill struggle for them after the break, Trevor. Your thoughts?
You know, Peter, I've been watching them closely, and I reckon all it needs is a defensive error or a little bit of magic up front, and they can take this game.
We begin the second half. How will the teams respond to their manager's half-time team talks? No sign of any substitutions yet. The defender was quick to see this one. Get the ball back. Arola, burst through. Now have possession here. Crespo. Here's Vieira. It's clear. Crespo. Well worked to win possession. Foti. Palombo. Really stopped in his tracks there. Looking around for support. Gets it. Figo! And only just missed by a lick of paint. The goal would have given them the confidence boost they so desperately needed, Trevor.
You're right, Peter. They have to keep making the chances up front if they're to get that equaliser.
Salah. Franceschini. Poor ball intercepted. Here's Ibrahimovic. Adriano. The keeper has been kept busy today.
They've had a few decent attempts, but the keeper's been too good today.
Zanoni. Franceschini. Down the left channel. Needs a sight of goal. The keeper decides the best option is to punch it, and out it goes for the corner. It's into the face of goal. just not clicking with each other. And Adriano. Forti. Bazzani. He cleared.
What can he do here?
Solid defence in the box. Crespo. They're in a good position down the right. Cambiasso. What a finish! They've equalised. It's a remarkable header.
It's been a tight game so far, and there's not much between these teams in terms of ability. I think we're in for a good battle here.
That was a magnificent ball in, Trevor.
Yes, but it wasn't just the cross. The header also matched it perfectly. This was it.
That equaliser surely will have an impact, Trevor.
Definitely, it's going to give them a real boost, and we could see things change from here on in.
Down the right-hand channel.
A good delivery could put them in front again. They're moving well down the right-hand side. A reasonable effort. The shot zips off to the right there.
We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Palombo carries the ball through the middle.
Zanoni. A vital cut out there and a good clearance.
And he's got on the end of it.
The defenders are showing good concentration.
It's clear. And Cambiasso. Careless pass there.
Remarkable run.
Franceschini.
Caught him late. Conceded a free kick in a dangerous position.
He has 3 targets in the box. Danger here.
No, that wasn't going in. Not a bad try, though.
Well, I think the build-up was better than the finish.
Here's Cordoba. Here's Javier Zanetti. And Crespo.
He set up nicely for the cross here.
No way through.
Nicely found. Figo! Superbly done. It finally turned it around. In the final few minutes. It hit the right post and went in. A lot of fans were waiting for that goal and they have been rewarded.
That was finishing of the highest quality.
They put themselves in front, Trevor. Can they hold on now for the win?
Well, as long as they keep the concentration, I don't see why not.
He's on the rampage.
Still in possession here. The referee ends the game here.
That was a spectacular turnaround. They had done very well to come from being a goal down to win the match.
Oh, exactly, Peter. They've worked hard. Never gave up, and as a result, they've got their reward. A very fine display.
And they certainly earned that win. So our live coverage comes to an end this evening, and all that remains is for me to thank my co-commentator, Trevor Brooking.
You're welcome, Peter.
And from the two of us, good night.